took a nice shower, left your house, grabbed your coffee, check the mirror first, make sure you look good, grab your coffee, look clean, look fresh, leave out, go to work, head to work, get in traffic, wait for your exit just to get to the office, and then it hits you, what am I doing? I'm doing this every day, year upon year, and I'm in the same position in 2025, because that's where you're headed, that I was in 2024, 2023, 2022, and on. And if that's your reality, then let me say to you that, firstly, no one is coming to save you. So there's not going to be somebody who just drops in and saves the day. The lottery's not going to work. God's just not going to give you what you want in life. You ever notice it doesn't work that way? Otherwise, we'd all have what we want. That's not how it works. So no one's coming to save you. And the truth is, the harsh reality, nobody cares. The person in the cubicle to the left or the right of you, they don't care about your problems. You know how I know? They've got enough problems of their own. We've all got enough to deal with on our own plates. I don't have time to look onto your plate, see what's going on over there. And the person next to you, they're dealing with their own life. So nobody cares. Sure, we might pat you on the back. Hey, we'll send up a prayer, condolences for your loss, and, on and on, the rituals. But the truth is, at the end of the day, nobody cares. It's just the way it is. It's just a savage world today. So you go online, and so you see bad news, right? Something tragic happens. It tugs at your heart, rips your heart out. You feel bad about it. You go to doing what it is you were doing, not realizing that your life, if you're not on a path to somewhere, is a sad life pass you by. You get to watch yourself struggle and struggle and struggle and never get to where you want to be in this world. And you haven't done anything to change it. Nothing at all. And that has to be probably one of the first things to change is your map. I could come across, I could have a conversation with so many people and I could just say, hey, how are you going to get rich? And it would freak them out. If that was my question, hey, listen, how you been? Everything good? How's the family? Okay, gotcha. Want to be cordial. And then say, how are you going to get rich? And most people are going to be like, what? Rich? Why do I have to be rich? What's rich? You get a bunch of that stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know how to do that. But how are you going to get rich? Just ask somebody this next time you have a conversation with them. Because we don't challenge ourselves. We're so nice. Hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah. How's work going? It's going. Right? That's us. And we never stop to say, because we feel like we're offending somebody. We're not. We're challenging them. We're waking them up. So you might, next time you have a conversation with a friend or somebody, just say, hey, how are you going to get rich? And see what their responses are. I could probably predict it that most people would probably be caught off guard. They don't have a plan. They're not sure what to do. They haven't even thought about how to get rich. It doesn't even cross their minds. But at the same time, they're willing to get up every day, not work or focus on being rich, not to lay out a blueprint, not to lay out a game plan, not to map this life out, and just repeat that same cycle of broke, unawareness, struggle, right? Complacency, cycle of comfort. Most people trade riches for comfort. They don't think about it that way, but that's what you do. Because if you have an opportunity to get rich, and you do, we pretty much all do, but we got these cop-outs. Hey, money doesn't make you happy. Well, get some money and find out. I don't know a lot of sad rich people. You know, money is the root of all evil. Nice try. That's not what it says. It said the love of money is the root of all evil, not money. Money's not evil. Money's not good. Money's just a tool. If you use the gun to defend your family or to hunt for food, that's good. Good usage. But if you use the gun to harm somebody, then that's bad usage. So at the end of the day, it's up to you how you utilize the tool. All of my fans rolling up to me, guys. They all just want to see the CEO. They want to see the CEO do what he does. No, I'm kidding. These people don't even know me, I'm sure. They live in the neighborhood probably, but the neighborhood's huge, so I don't know these people. But good people. And most of these people back here have a lot of money, right? Hey, good morning. I'm not even on that level yet. But I always feel like, hey, if you want something, at least get close to it. That dude was too close to me passing. Can't pass right on my left side like that. Supposed to have a bell or announce. There you go. There you go. Supposed to be able to let me know you're on my left. I might have a reflex and pow! You go down. So, by the way, for everyone watching this video, you have until July 1st to get the course at the discounted rate, and then the course goes up. My advice, get in the Masterclass now for 2 reasons. It's very affordable. That's number 3 reasons. Number 2, it's going to go up, and number 1, it's going to change your life. So when I walk during the week, it's really quiet on the trails, but today there's a lot of people out here on this Saturday morning. So, but again, get into the Masterclass, learn how to start a business from your phone without working hard, without having to leave your house, without having to leave your bed, without having to get out of your pajamas. For everyone who's in the Masterclass, we're going to take their lives to the next level. This is not a game. We're taking lives to the next level. I'm going to take my life to the next level with my Middleman business, and you're going to join me. But what are you working on? By the way, in order to get that, you could either go to middlemanceo.com, click Masterclass and VIP, or you could comment Middleman down below to get the link to the Masterclass. I'm only allowing a certain amount of people in there now. I decided to do a cutoff. Reason being is because, well, first of all, I didn't realize I was going to get this many students whenever I first started. And number 2, I like to do a lot of one-on-one coaching. I do group coaching too, but I enjoy the one-on-one with the students so I can answer questions and help them grow. And in order to do that, it takes time to do that. So I have to be able to have the time to do it. So I can only have a certain amount of students in there to be able to divide my time to spend with you to help you to grow your business step by step. So first thing happens when you enroll, you get the Masterclass. It's an 8+ hour course. Once you complete that, we start one-on-one coaching, and then group coaching is mixed into that. You'll be able to communicate with me whenever you need me. Reach out to me. I'll do everything I can to make sure your business wins at the highest level. I'll just teach you everything that I've learned over the past 4 years. And you can use it to change your life same way I did for my life, right? So I'm excited today. We got family in town for the holidays. My wife and I get to go out on a date. So it's going to be a fun day, fun afternoon, and that's going to be exciting. But again, smash thumbs up, by the way, if you guys get any value from any of my videos or this video. And if you have not subscribed, please consider hitting subscribe. Oh, that's a scorpion. Please consider hitting subscribe and joining the channel. Help me to grow it. So, but the CEO's got a message for you, and that is nobody cares about the struggles you're going through in life. It's not that important to them. In fact, I don't think it's that important to you, because you continue to get up and do the same thing. You continue to go to work, pay your bills, work hard for a paycheck, save money in a dying bank account called a savings account, struggle through your life, and then repeat it every month. You go through the same thing every month. My question to you is, when is enough enough? Right? When is enough going to be enough? When is enough going to be enough to change your life? When is enough going to be enough? So, when are you going to get sick and tired? Put it in the comments. How many of you know, how many of you are consciously aware that you're not where you want to be in life? Just be honest. Put it in the comments. You're consciously aware. I know I'm not where I belong in this life. I know I've got so much more I can do. So much more I can give, so much more I can get, so much more I can accomplish. I know it. I can do it. I got the tools, I got the equipment to do it, but somehow, for some reason, hasn't materialized. And so we're not going to sit back and be weak. We're not going to sit back and make excuses. You can't win like that. They call if you don't win, you're called a loser. Now, and that's not me talking about anybody else. That's me talking about me. That's you talking about you. If you don't win in this life, you're going to be a loser. You're going to be a loser in this life. Right? And again, guys, I'm not saying this to insult you. I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to me. But you should be saying the same thing. If I don't get things done, I'm going to lose in this life. You know how I know? One day, they're going to put you in a box and bury you in the ground, and you won't get out. Without the Lord intervening, you won't get out. You'll stay there forever. And whatever tools you were given, whatever abilities you were given, whatever the potential was, it all goes in the box with you. We bury your potential with you. You thought you were the only one that's going to go in the box? No. You think when we bury people, it's just the bodies? No. No. It's their whole entire story. It's everything they accomplished and wasn't able to accomplish. It's all that. It all goes into the same box. Right? So at the end of the day, what? Right? You've been buried with what? Potential. That's probably the worst way to go into the ground, with potential. You've exhausted your life. You haven't used anything you've been given to excel. You went through this life being average, and you weren't designed to be average. There was so much more you could have gotten done. But you made a bunch of excuses. You were lazy. You were prideful. You cared what people thought about you. Can I let you in on a little secret? Stop caring what people care about you or think about you, and your life will go to the next level. Right? Stop caring what people think about you. Who cares? I don't have time to care what you care about. I don't have time to care what you think about thinking about me. I don't have it. I'm running out of time. My time's almost up in this world one day. I don't have it. I was talking to a friend last night. He was telling me about a guy he used to work with. The guy was 65, 66 at a shoe store some 10 years ago. And he mentioned that the guy's wife kept, trying to persuade him to retire. And he was like, hey, I'm coming. And 2 months before his retirement, the guy drops dead. So he doesn't get to experience his pension. He doesn't get to experience life after work. He doesn't get to experience just traveling and enjoying the world without the burden of needing a paycheck. He doesn't get any of that. All of it's left behind. He died working. And off he goes into eternity. That could happen to you. That could happen to me. But I'm going to do everything I can to make myself financially free as fast as I can. I'd rather be financially free at 25 than 55. I'd rather be financially free at 35 than 65. The faster I can do it, the better my life's going to be. You know how I know? Because I don't have much time. I know I'm not going to be here forever. I don't have 100 years. I'm not sitting here just lollygagging through life like I'm never going to die. No, I know. I'm going to be out of here one day. So what are you doing while you're here? Everything I can to get free as quickly as I can. Why? So that I can enjoy life as quickly as I can. So I don't have to punch clocks. I want to get away from this clock as fast as I can. I don't even like clocks. I never know what time it is. I hate clocks that much. So if you're getting any value from this, smash the thumbs up, let me know. If I've said something that you agree with and it hit you, that, wait a minute, this guy's right. We are going to die. I am going to die one day. Do I want to die punching this clock for the rest of my life? No. I want to be free so I can enjoy life on my terms, do the things I love doing, hang with the people I love, eat the places I want to eat, spend time with the people I want to spend time with. I don't want to sell 40 hours a week to you for 40 years. No, thank you. I'll do it now, but I got a plan. And see, for most of you, you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. You don't have a blueprint. You don't have a roadmap. You have no idea where you're going. No idea. No vision, no plan, no sense of purpose, no reason to accomplish anything. You know why? Because you're lazy. You're mentally lazy, or you care too much of what other people think about you. Defeat those habits. You got to put them away. You got to defeat them. Right? You got to put that stuff away. You got to defeat those habits. That's poor mentality is going to destroy you. I want to get in shape. You think I want to be out here walking in this heat? Heck no. But in order to get in the best shape of my life, this is the cost. Got to get up and go. This is what it takes. Can't make excuses. You want to be fat, overweight, all your life, die from a health disease, or you want to get out here and pay the price so you can live 20, 30 years longer and see your grandkids get married. Yeah, it's going to cost, and the cost sucks. I know. It ain't fun. Being successful ain't always fun. It ain't always pretty. It can be a grind. But if you're not having success in some aspect of your life, you're not intentional about having success. Sure, you talk about it. You text about it. You comment online about it. You social media about it. But that's just your habits. That's just things that you do. But what have you really done to get that? What have you worked on? What have you worked towards? Again, how are you going to get rich? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're struggling. Most people are struggling. They don't want to hear your sad story. You want to talk about your sad story? I got a sad story. You want to hear that? Yeah, I got a sad story too. Let me get some water. I'll read these comments real quick. Whew, man. Still got about a mile to go. It's hot. It's hot. But it's worth it. Somebody said, I know there's a lot I could do. Absolutely. High stress, poor diet. You got it. You know, we have got to do a better job of being decisive, meaning making a decision. A decision means that I cut off all other options. I've cut off all other options. There is no answer B, there's no plan B, there's nothing. I've made a declaration, I've made a decision that this is what my life is gonna look like in the next 3 to 5 years. How many people have those conversations with themselves? Not many. Most people are like, hey, look, I just got to get this bill paid, and so I'm looking for some extra work. And I respect that. It's better than doing criminal activity. But once again, are you just working, or are you working towards something? What are you doing? Where are you going? That's a good question. Where are you going? Okay, I get it. You want to accomplish this. You want to do that. Okay, gotcha. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you walking around looking at $1 million homes and say, this is how I want to live? Okay, now we got a destination. Are you walking on car lots looking at, $100,000 Mercedes saying, you know what? I like this. I like the way it feels. I like the way it drives. I like the way it handles. I can see myself in this. Can you buy it today, sir? Ma'am? Nope. Today's not the day. But I'll be back. I'm working towards it. What are you working towards? Most people aren't working towards anything. And then you wonder why is my life like this? Why does my life suck so badly? Why haven't I seen results? Why haven't I been able to accomplish really anything? And my question to you is, what exactly are you trying to accomplish? See, you don't even know. We're so vague with our intentions that we don't get anything done, and we don't realize that the vagueness of the description of our intentions is the main reason. You've got to be precise, right? You got to be precise. You got to make that declaration and stick with it and nail it. If you're playing basketball and you shoot a three-pointer and your big toe is on the line, is it a 2 or is it a 3? Well, it's a 2. Why? Well, my big toe was on the line. I know, but it was just the tip of my toe. I know. But what does the rule say? Oh, behind the line. Yeah. See? You've got to be as precise as that. You've got to be 1,000% intentional, 1,000% precise. You have to be. I don't have to. First of all, I have my own middleman business that's successful. I'm not obligated to come on here and share anything with any of you out of my own mindset. I don't have to tell you how I feel about buying houses. I don't have to tell you what I think about savings accounts. I don't have to tell you what I believe about your job being your only source of income. I don't have to share any of this. I can just go on with my life and do what I do. I don't have to come on here and say, hey, let me teach you how to use your phone to make money so that if something happens to your job, you're good. You're still making money. You can still take care of your family. You still provide for yourself. If you build the business correctly, you should low end $10,000 a month very quickly. Low end. Right? And I can say that and share that. I can keep it to myself. I had a guy come on here one time and he was like, I want to get into your training, but the course is too expensive. And I was like, what's expensive to you? Is changing the course of your life expensive? Is mapping out a new blueprint that could set you financially free in the next year or two? You're telling me that's too expensive? But you'll probably take some money, go down to the mall, buy a video game, buy some shoes, buy some clothes, buy you a car, and repeat the same cycle of struggle again and again and again. But you're telling me that investing in something that could change your life potentially is too expensive? Get out of here. We don't even need that mindset in the class. We don't need that. Nothing is too expensive if it's going to change your life for the better. Think of that. Nothing is too expensive. And that just blew my mind. I was like, man, the people with the least, they don't risk anything. But the people with the most, they risk everything. The people that have the least to risk, the poor and the middle class, they don't take any chances. And repeat the cycle and wonder why am I still here? But the rich, the wealthy, all they do is take risk to get better. The poor and the middle class, addicted to comfort zones, no risk. The rich and the wealthy, addicted to taking risk, violating comfort zones. Violating comfort zones. Whew. Man. Boy, I'm feeling it. It's all right. My daughter's 1. I'm gonna be here to see her, to have a daddy-daughter dance with her at her wedding. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here to see my son build a business, have success, have his own family. I got plans to be here. This is the cost. Does it suck? 100%, 1,000%. I do not want to be out here. I do not want to do this. It's hot. You see that sun beaming on my head? It's hot. I'd rather be doing something else. I'd rather be doing something else. I'd rather be like a lot of you, doing nothing. Nothing that's going to take me to the next level. Nothing that's going to push me. Not even thinking about whether or not I'm going to be here when my kids get married. Whether you have kids or not right now. You got to think about that. What's your life going to look like in 10 years? Who are you? Why are you here on this earth? What are you doing here? Just think about it. Ask someone. Next time you come across someone, ask them, hey, what do you hope to accomplish in your time here on earth? Yeah. Appreciate it, Mini-Me. What do you hope to accomplish in your time here on earth? What are you here for? Because if you're not here for anything, then we can use that space. We can use all that water you're going to consume over the next 60 years. Yeah, we can get all that back. We need that house that you got. Yeah, somebody need that job you're holding down. Somebody who wants to accomplish something. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Violating the laws of success. Refusing to win at the highest level. Walking around telling yourself that good enough is good enough. What are you doing? Waking up every day, looking at your bank account and going, not enough. I know it's not enough. Let me ask you this. How many people do you know have saved their way to financial freedom? Hello, talk to me. I keep telling you, you're wasting your time. Hey, I've been at this job 5 years, man. They still won't give me the promotion. They don't care about you. They already have decided that they pay you too much, because had they decided they pay you too little, they would have given you a raise. But the raise, or the declining of the raise, means that they already have predetermined that they're overpaying you. Whether it be because of, the company not needing a lot from that position, or you not producing a lot. People piling up in colleges right now, universities, to get degrees that'll be useless in 3 to 5 years. But you know what you'll still have after you trash that degree and throw it in the dumpster because it doesn't do anything for you? You know what you'll still have? Student loan debt. Still be yours. Will still be yours. You'll still be responsible for it. But the degree doesn't make any money, I know. You should have thought about that before you committed to it. So I'll tell you, if you're going to go to college, go for free if you can, or as cheap as possible. Secondly, I don't care what your passion is. I don't care what you're good at. Go do something that makes a lot of money very quickly, because you're going to need money. You're going to need money in this life. A mentor for other men. Thank you, I appreciate it. We gotta get rid of these soft men that's dancing on TikTok. What's happening to our men, our leaders, our kings? They're dancing on TikTok, and there's nothing wrong with doing a funny dance on TikTok. Don't get me wrong, but they're doing it for a living. They don't know how to work with their hands. This is the softest generation I've ever seen. Softest. Don't be soft to me. I don't like softness. I don't want friends around me. You're not even my friend if you're going to be soft and politically correct with me. I'm gaining weight. I'm getting out of shape, and you're watching me eat myself to death. And you sit there and say, hey, no, you good, man. You want another piece of pie? Of course I do. No, don't do that to me. Tap me on the shoulder, say, hey, brother, you're gaining weight, brother. You're overweight. You're big, you're fat, you're obese, you're all of that. I care about you enough to not let this happen to you. So I'm going to take this food from you. We're going to go get something healthy. And we're going to start working out next week, you and I. A little bit, start slow, and then we'll get into a groove. That's the kind of people you need around you. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, there's someone saying, hey, I make more money than most people with the degree. No, not sweet potato pie. Can't turn it down. So, and nothing against people that are getting degrees. It's just that you have to leverage the degree to work for you, as opposed to the government and the universities leveraging the degree, and the workforce leveraging the degree to work against you. So a degree is the government, think about this. The government won't give you $1,000 to start a business. They'll give you $100,000 to go to college. Think of that. Well, what does that incentivize? Going to college. Okay, why would they want me to go to college? To get a job. Why would the government want me to get a job? So they can tax you. Follow the money, honey. Guys, I'm about to get off. I am so tired. I gotta go get cleaned up, get a shower. Got a busy day today. Gonna have a lot of fun. Can't wait. My wife and I were going out on a date finally. Because we got young kids, guys, and we left all family behind to move to Texas. That was tough. That was a sacrifice. But we had to do it. And we've been blessed since we've been here. Sometimes you got to leave the familiar behind. Sometimes you got to leave the comfort zones behind. Sometimes you got to leave the family, the friends behind. Sometimes you got to leave the valley to get to the vision. It is what it is. Your seed might be in the wrong environment and it'll never grow. You've got to get your seed to the right environment so that it can grow. It won't grow. I don't care how many apples this apple seed can produce from this tree. If you plant it in the rocks, it will never grow. But if you take it out of the rocks and you put it in some soil and you nurture it and you take care of it, one day it's going to produce so many fruit that it won't just feed you, it'll feed the entire village, your family, your friends, your circle. I have a small circle, very small, I can count probably on one hand. That's all I need. My family and a small circle. I told someone the other day, I said, I was born into poverty. Poverty. We never had any excess money. We never had money. 8 kids, 1 mom. 2-bedroom house in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Boys in one room, girls in the other. We never had money. We never had abundance. We never talked about money. Money was not a friend of my family. It was an enemy of, we never had that. There was no go to Chuck E. Cheese. There was no go to a movie. There was none of that. We were poor. We turned to crime, criminal lifestyles, drugs, guns. But before we were in high school, we were already criminals. And I'm not going to get deep into it, but it got really bad. And, as I got older, had a daughter in high school. Shout out Shania, love my girl. And fast lane to poverty, had no idea what I was doing. Making mistakes. Nobody was there to teach me. Nobody was there to give me instructions. Nobody told me I was going the wrong way. They just kind of said, hey, hands off, you do you, just don't do it around me. That's what my life was. And I remember in high school, my senior year, my English 4 teacher took me out of class because she was fed up with me. And she looked at me and she said, boy, it's an old country grandma. She said, boy, you won't live to see 21. And you know what I told her? And I'll never forget it. I looked at her and I said, I don't care. That's what I told her. I never forgot that. And that's how I lived. That's how I grew up. And my life was a mess. I was passing it on to my daughter. And when I got the opportunity to leave that behind, there's no way I could raise my kids around that, in that environment. No. Gotta go. I want what's best for them. And I'll do whatever it takes to get what's best for them. And that's how I live. Now, if you're okay with the way your life is, have at it. But if you want the most out of your life, your God-given right is to get the most out of your life. The reason it's your God-given right is because God gave you the equipment, the tools to be able to do that. He gave you the equipment and the tools to be able to get the most out of life. So, I don't have to come on here and teach you how to build a business from your phone. I can just be quiet about that and keep doing it and have no competition and run the business up to $1 million a year within the next couple of years. I can just do that. But I'm like, nope. I've been blessed with an opportunity. I've learned this thing. I got this thing down, and the tree never eats its own fruit. And so now I'm going to share this at a price. If you don't want to invest to change your life, then I'm not talking to you right now. At a price, come in, invest, change your life. Put $10,000 a month on your phone every month if you do what I tell you to do. And that's not even a lot. And change your life. All you have to do is put middleman in the comments. Go under the video description. Get the link to the masterclass. Dive in. Respond with the email. You're going to get an email to message us and respond and say, hey, I'm in. Can't wait to work with you. And then I'm going to see that. Work with you. I can't wait to change your life. I'm home now. I'm burned out. So I need a little second. Whew. Had to take off my glasses. You know it gets serious when I take my shades off. I'm preaching now. Preaching better than I'm amening. Then y'all are amening, right? Let me have a quick seat. Let's see. I missed some comments. Do you have friends that think like you? Yep. Those are the only ones I allow around me. That's beautiful. And your wife, Dave, very important. Absolutely. I'm subscribed and love you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's right. Men are important. Thanks for spreading the love and the information. You got it. You got it. But that's the whole deal. That's the whole concept. And that's why you have to keep doing it that way. What's up, brother?
Still sitting out here, man?
No, I just came back from a 90-minute walk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So ever since you left this morning, I took off. I'm tired, man. I am burned out.
We're taking it for our final walk. We're about to head out.
All right, man. Y'all have a good time. Hey, I sent you that link to that video. I found it.
I saw it. Appreciate it.
Okay. All right, you got it, brother. You too. But again, if you guys want to change your life, whether you get a middleman business or get into the masterclass, buy the masterclass or not, that's up to you. It's got nothing to do with me. But it is available to you. But my number one thing to you would be to learn how to make money without having to go to work for it. So find a way to make money without always having to go to work. That's how you become free. I was having a conversation last night. This is the last thing I'll say. I was having a conversation last night with a friend here in the community. We were talking out by the fire pits. No fire's too hot. Sitting out by the lakes last night. There's an area, a beer garden, food garden where you can go and chill. We were there till like 11 o'clock at night, just kind of chopping up some stuff. And God will bless you for spreading love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. What is the class? It's a Middleman CEO Masterclass. So in 2020, I started my own business from my phone. And what I do is I connect with other businesses like service providers, say for instance, like a cleaning service, and then they need customers. And so what I do is, you about to be on camera, babe.
Sorry.
You don't want to be on camera?
Nope.
She said no. And we're gonna have to get her on camera, y'all. And Rennie would be on camera. She would love to be on camera. And we were sitting there talking. Here she comes. And you going to the mailbox? Do you want me to do it or you want to walk? I'll do it in case that ground gets hot. Because it's super hot out here. Rennie. Hey, love. Hey, look. Say hello. Say, blow kiss. Blow kiss to everybody on the channel. Blow kiss. Blow kiss. Say bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, get her, Chris. And so we were, all right, so the way it is you use a,
No, we're going in.
So you use your phone to start a business. So basically, you'll partner with other service businesses in your area or anywhere in the country. So a good example would be, all right, so you see my shirt, right? So I have a moving service called Jumpin' Jack Movers. But I don't actually do any moving. I don't have trucks. I don't have crew. I don't have any of that. So what I do is I have my moving service and I promote my moving service. And so when someone calls me and books a job, I take a deposit of about $150. So on a 5-minute phone call, I take a $150 deposit, get all of their information. That's the booking process. And then I take a deposit. That's the deposit process where I get $150, my deposit commission. And then the last thing I do is I dispatch the work, because remember I told you I'm not going to do the moving. I'm just going to book the moving customer. And then when I get the information, I'm going to send it to other movers here in Dallas who will gladly go out and do the move. Now they get to keep the rest of the money. I make my commission up front. I'm done. These guys and girls go do all the hard work. I go spend time with my family. So that's why I call it middleman, because we don't actually do the work. We just connect the customer. So think about Uber. Uber, thank you, she is a cutie. Uber is a ride dispatching service, but Uber does not pick you up. Uber does not own the cars. Uber connects you to someone. So Uber finds someone who needs a ride and finds a driver, connects the rider and the driver, and that's it. Uber doesn't actually themselves drive you around. They actually send someone else to drive you around. Uber's just a middleman because they connect you to someone else who has the vehicle, who comes and picks you up and drives you around. And then when a payment is made, Uber gets paid, right? So when a match is made, Uber gets paid. So think about, not even that, right? So think about Airbnb. That's one too. Good morning. So think about Airbnb is a good example. So Airbnb allows you to rent somebody's home, but Airbnb doesn't own the home. They just connect the homeowner to the person who wants to rent it. And when that's done, Airbnb makes a profit with the connection. So when a match is made, Airbnb gets paid. So the same thing with us. So I teach students how to choose an industry that they might want to get into. Home cleaning, plumbing, heating, AC, it doesn't matter, moving, pressure washing, painting, whatever you want to do. You could choose an industry, and then you learn how to find customers for that industry. And then the companies do the work, you don't. You just book the customer and get paid. That's it. So the link to my class, if you go to middlemanceo.com, MIDDLEMAN, one word, CEO.com, you'll see the link to the class. For everybody, again, I started the video with this and I'll leave you with this. The class is going up July 1st. There's a lot more that's going to be in the class. It's going to be great. But the class is going to go up, way up, July 1st. So that leaves you, what's today? I don't even know. Is July 1st tomorrow or Sunday? I mean Monday. I don't know. I think it's Monday. So that leaves you between now and July 1st to get the course at the discounted rate. If you wait, you're going to pay a lot more. The course is awesome. The goal is to teach you how to make $10,000 a month within the first 3 to 6 months and change your life. So, and I teach you that. I spend time with you and I work with you. So go to middlemanceo.com, or you could just click the link that's going to be in the first comment below when this video finishes, which it's about to do. But I was talking to a friend, and he was working hard. He's doing a lot of work. He's in the real estate business, and sales are not what it used to be. And he's like, I got to go pick up another job. It's like, man, I feel you, I understand. And I was like, brother, listen, that job you're going to pick up is going to take up your time with your family and your young kids. I'm not telling you don't get it. I'm just telling you understand what it is and what it's going to cost you. And I was like, if you want to, you need to learn how to start a middleman business from your phone so that one day soon you won't need that job. You'll be able to make money from your house and hang out with your family and watch your kids grow up. Now, you don't have to be a millionaire. If you make $10,000 a month and your bills are less than that per month, you're free. You don't need another job. You don't need any other income. Just keep doing what you're doing. So that's my goal, to change people's lives through the middleman process, the middleman CEO. So, all right, guys, I got some errands to run. I think I'm going to drive down there because I'm really tired, and to the mailbox. But oh, while my wife was out here, I should have asked her on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera. Y'all gotta tell her. We want Kristen on camera. We want Miss Kristen on camera. She's the let me see. She's not the first lady. I don't know. The first lady CEO. We need to come up with a cool name for my wife. The CEO, Mrs. The boss CEO. She's the real boss. We walk into houses. We walked into a house the other day. It was 1.3, and she said, "I like this house." I was like, "Oh, I better go get this 1.3 million." So, but she could tell you that we've been financially free since January, and we're enjoying life. So, all right, guys, see you in the masterclass. If you want to change your life for everybody else, keep doing what you're doing, and praying that something works. Go get a lottery ticket or something like that. I gotta go. MiddlemanCEO.com. Grab the course. It's gonna go up July 1st. Don't miss it. See you guys in the training. Peace.